Why is Fallout not showing up on my screen? That's fine. That is totally fine. I swear. I'm lying, though. I am almost certainly lying. That is not fine. This is not okay. Hello there, stars, and we are going back to New Vegas. Fallout was not behaving, but it is now. It wasn't agreeing with OBS. I actually did a bit of playing last night before the Yakuza stream. So we've got some upgrades.
Greetings, citizen. Ready to receive seditious materials. Blank books are...
Oh, you like the filter on the intros and outros? That's cool.
Sedition!
I do not like that guy.
How can I illuminate you? Dr. Mobius and I were deeply involved in research on the ability of light levels to enhance human cognition.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
We observed a fascinating phenomenon. I certainly can. You've been seeing the other light switch, haven't you? Am I not enough for you anymore?
This is the first time I've talked to you this run.
Oh, her. Trust me, sweetie. I knew it! You've got a thing for her, don't you? Oh, you just make me sick. You really know how to break a synthetic girl's heart. I was Dr. Mobius's personal assistant. Oh yeah, lightning! No, wait, lighting. That's right, how lighting affects human interaction. Ew, Don't let me in with her. I'm way more fun.
Oh my god.
You bet I can. I bet that's more than that other tramp can do, huh? It's not like I haven't tried
Got any more sweet?
to get along with her. Lord knows I have. She's just such a...
What's the haps?
Lucy.
Well, hello. Well, hello.
Might I be of service, sir?
Huh.
Oh, please, please! Yep. You require some additional...
Okay, what upgrades am I missing to give these guys? I could have swore I got all of the upgrades already. Oh. I guess that makes sense.
You've been working with that biological research station, haven't you? I suppose you'll want to... clean up? You're going to need to find yourself some empties first before I can fill them for you. Any empty bottle will do. You can have as much as you like. Just, please...
I'm so good. I can see you just by looking at you.
Okay, which quest should we go on now? Find all of the audio samples for the jukebox. I guess we could do that. But let's do that one instead. Also, yeah, I just did not feel like sticking with the Fallout design and frame rate for every stream I do Fallout on. That's actually kind of another reason why I ended up filling up the schedule so much with Yakuza. I don't feel obligated to hide my face behind a shitty frame rate. Aw. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. I didn't see that coming. I guess that's a Wild Wasteland thing, probably. I thought I did have the name of the game under the title. What the heck? OBS is arguing with me, it seems. Fucking God. There we go. Thank you. Okay. What sort of grenades do we have for ammo? Do we have something that can make mincemeat of this guy? Or there's incendiary? I guess that could work. Oh, God. Woo! Okay. Thankfully, I'm faster than him. All right. Whose brains are those? Are those the students? Just random lobotomites, or like, what's the haps? The Wi-Fi at your work is ass, that sucks. Glad to see you're able to pop in to say hi anyway, though, Penguin.
This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
Poor ball lover.
was a student here. Now, I am its omnipotent God Principal. As I soon will be Lord of Big Mountain. Do-dee-do. Do you hear that? It is my trumpet of victories.
Okay then. Gateway? I guess that makes sense.
Down at the end of the hall is ball storage. Richie likes balls.
Went over this last time, Dr. Boros. We all like balls. I like balls. You like balls. But I'm a coyote, and that's dog adjacent. I have an excuse. What's your excuse, Dr. Boros? I'm willing to bet Richie was secretly some sort of canine as well. Oh my god! Into the void with you! You bot! Oh, Helen already got him. Okay. Thank you, Helen. Or them. I don't know. It's a bot. They don't technically have a gender. Only sapient beings can do that. I guess dogs sort of can. I don't know. I'm thinking too hard about this. You want me to do the advanced version with Night Stalkers? I guess I can. Okay. Let's, for the sake of actually completing the quest, I suppose we shall. And we'll punch those Night Stalkers. This is really easy with the Animal Friend perk. You know what? That's fair. But maybe I don't want it to be easy. $10,000 Cazadors! You know what? Sure, I'll go for that. Why is the quest objective suddenly just survive? Honestly, that's my bad. For thinking I could cheat him. How did he? Honestly, I'm just impressed. He wanted to get to me so badly, he clipped through the force field.
You are in the library. Be quiet here and filled with.
Please stand clear. This is now a free fire zone. Multiple failures detected.
Requires key. Okay. That's not something I was expecting. But okay.
Please step into the open and identify yourself.
Do I have to?
Have nothing to. False alarm. Standing down.
Please place all filthy propaganda books in the incinerator chute in the sink. Especially those with funny pictures of me in them.
Please stand clear. This is now a Fiery fire zone. Firing weapon. Failure detected.
Ooh. I didn't know you could... How have I gone this long without realizing I can uppercut? Oh, fuck. I was hoping I wouldn't get addicted. But now I'm addicted. Ads on me. What is with the coffins? I just now noticed this. Okay, I guess now it's time to find audio samples.
Attention, Big Mountain. This is an...
Okay, looks like that's in the house I was on top of. Wait, what? Okay, why did I drink that? Why would I think that was a good idea? Hmm. Okay, it is inside there. Okay, my bad.
Have you done all we asked? If not, we will not hesitate to ask again. So, you put down Gabe. Thank you. a scamp, but really, his highly augmented combat programming could have proved meddlesome.
Did you do the thing?
In any
No.
event,
Can you do the
thank
thing?
you for putting him down. One less test subject to catalog and sort. Clearly a failure of Doggy's cybo-engineering. What? Why, yes, it is. I used to leave it outside his doghouse, chock full of chems, before the cybernetic modifications, of course. And no matter how chemmed the food, he would always eat it, and his tail would wag, even while you know, I'm having the most perplexing feeling squiggling through my biogel. I can't quite pin it down. Why, yes, Gabe. No matter how awful my day had been, he was always waiting there. How odd. My gel is decoagulating. And when I would talk to him about Betsy, and how Marcus would beat on me and call me Smarty's sissy pants, he'd just sit there, head on my knee, and...
Man.
If you don't mind, I'll take that bowl. Just need to remove it. Put it away, somewhere out of radar range. For some reason, its similarity to the crater shape of Big Mountain is starting to fill up all available cognitive spaces. That, combined with my own overwhelming feeling of having done something terrible, the two were hitting me with unexpected force.
God, this poor fucking bastard.
As odd as it is, I believe that is the conclusion. And I wonder why it didn't hit me before, until I saw that memory in your hands. This sensation is unpleasant. I don't care for it. I don't care for this place either. And I feel as if we've forgotten something. Still, it is no matter. Crush the feeling down. Crush it down. Push it into the loop. Yes, forgotten. Almost. Yes? I do not need to remember anymore. Not
Oh,
today.
dude. Dude, that's no way to live your life. Constant denial of your feelings like that. Okay. Well, moving on.
There is logic and purpose in it. Science is powerful, and in the right... Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated. What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like... Yes, Yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes, so let me... a bit, I'll figure it out. Yes, that's what I believe I said. I've got it. The cardiac regulator in the suit, the I have it. The override sequence to open the forbidden... Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his. Biological? Ridiculous. I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now, they can be used in the name of aggression. The door should be unsealed. And that message is... you can go now.
I swear. These guys. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You won't escape me.
Wanna bet?
You won't escape me. Destroy this one, I'll make more.
That's so. Alright, off to the Forbidden Bone Zone. I mean, Dome Zone.
Eureka! Robo-Scorpion, attack! Robo-Scorpion, attack! Oh. I'll make more. Go, my minion. Sting them in the name of all that it... Mobius. Destroy this one. I'll make more. Feel the full power of my...
Oy.
Scorpions arsenal! Destroy this one, I'll make more! Go, my minion! I see you. Now I end you.
Oh, he has a stealth boy on him. Nice. Oh.
Go, my minion. Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius. Ow!
Ah.
Destroy this one, I'll make more. Oh, hit my robo scorpion, will you?
Okay.
This is a pre-recorded attack message indicating my desire to commit violence on... Crush them with your pincers! There's our victim! You coward!
Okay. I didn't see that coming. I have to admit. Yeah, that bugged out very wildly and very vividly. I've got pulse slugs.
There's our victim! defiant to the end.
Fuck. Ooh, boy.
Laser Stinger.
What? No! Bullshit! Fuck me!
The S-42 giant robo-scorpion is alive! Awaken my pet! Initiate your search and destroy protocol in the name of all that is Mobius! An intruder.
Might I be of service, sir?
Ow. My armor's busted. Of course, that would explain it. That explains everything, really.
Might I be of service, sir? Might I be of service? There.
Okay. How high int is this build? 10? Because I kept adding more to my intelligence using the intense training perk. Oh, that went better than I was expecting it to. Hey, dude.
Hmm? Oh, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely. Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat? I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-erific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though, especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis.
That's probably not healthy.
Using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end. Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I. Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success.
Yeah, that makes
as it were.
sense, I guess.
If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition. I'm not sure, except that I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. Even if I forget them occasionally. Now, that seems to be rather hormonal. Your brain is here. Do you? And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent. Tell you what, I'll... Indeed.
Right. Okay. Not entirely what I was expecting there, but okay. I didn't think that would cause me to level up.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been, Crawling through pits of... Ah, well, as to that, you'd be surprised how hard a feminine-sounding voice modulator is to find in the Forbidden Zone. It's not as though brain-sustaining life support tanks grow on... Ah, lovely! Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good Lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you? Well, that's a completely different matter. The tank isn't biological, it's not the same at all. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, quote, dick, unquote. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have you forgotten who got
our revenge was very
shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
That was on you too.
I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you. Glands. They come from... Well, look, it's all a very complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand. Oh, all right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it. I'm not going to lie to you. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
That's true.
Overrated biological... I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it? Indeed. You mean I'll stay in my tank and you'll stay in your... I certainly like the sound of that. Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we get to... Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and reconnect all those pesky nerve endings, we would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share. And you believe them? Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan? That arrangement suits me fine. Do try not to get too many holes drilled in your head, will you? I may want to drop by for sentimental reasons. Right then, you'd best be off, hadn't you? The think tank will be waiting. No, don't worry about me. When you're gone, I'll flush myself over to the sink. It's amazing how far you can get in this place with a good flush. I'll keep myself hidden in the ductwork. Klein won't suspect I'm inside the dome, so he won't know the pacification field no longer works on us. I can also upgrade the sink's autodock with the procedures to reinstall your heart and spine, assuming you want all that flesh and gristle back. With any luck, I'll see you in the sink when this is all over.
All right, off we go. Time to perform science.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped?
shit, that is not what I wanted to do.
The lobotomite. I recommend one. Now, your brain. And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. There's no way Mobius would condescend to step inside you. Besides, there's no way such a thing could be accomplished. It's impossible. You speak the truth. And the decibel variation in your voice, it is Mobius. How dare you breach the sync? That's no deal. We could have escaped. Partner with you? I have a strange sensation. Very well, partner. The think tank is at your service as long as you do not destroy us.
Well, that went well.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours.
Oh, why do you have to put it that way?
The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked.
Wait, why did my face go off screen? Okay, that was
a
off.
Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it's...
Okay, what is going on? Okay. Face, please stop glitching. Oh god. Okay. Well, that was weird. That was really weird. Why was my face glitching like that? I don't
The
know.
light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the Big Empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
That seems poorly
Once it landed
advised.
at the innovative toxins plant, however, it gained new purpose.
Oh no.
It sought to develop antitoxins to flush into
Oh.
its drains and counteract the poisons bleeding into the soil.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other sink personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except, he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
And old Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence. It only made him more filled with the blues than before. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time. until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it, without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ, and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
The courier left the brain at the Big Empty. A strange thing to say, but it was the truth. Brains are less important than they may seem. When the courier's body finally passed, the brain was saddened. It kept on, remembering the vessel that had once contained it. Even at the end, when it started to fail, however, the brain resisted going into a floating chassis like the think tank. It never said why. Perhaps it was out of respect for the courier's body. All things must come to an end, and to hang on to the past is something that's not to be undertaken lightly.
Dr. Klein and the think tank remained alive, unaware of the world outside. They looped through their daily routine, none the wiser
Hi, Chaos
about the
King!
world beyond, although perhaps wiser was the wrong word. The world outside belonged to the courier, and if anyone would shape it, well, the courier had already called dibs.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The Sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
looks like I took intense training the maximum amount I can, probably.
Might I be safe? Very good, sir.
Really? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Totally fine.
So you beat the big brains at their own game, huh? Guess you'll be...
With the brains dealt with, soon we can spread our rule across the Mojave. All will eat burned toast in despair.
You know, that's fair.
Nice to see you back. I trust the adventuring is going well. Barring the unlikely event that I evolve some sort of rocket-propelled locomotion, I will be here.
Thank you, Brang. Okay, I do want to explore more of Big Mountain, but I want to also repair my armor first. And I'm gonna need to buy some stuff back in Vegas to do that. That's something I can do here, or... Oh. Guess so. I didn't think I could... Okay, that's cool. I can... Bit of a post-game, actually. That is... relieving, I guess?
Welcome, sir or madam. Wait, why am I over encumbered? Welcome, sir or madam. Welcome, sir or madam.
Alright, I guess before we return to the big empty, we'll collect those samples for the bio person. Words. I can English. That's a lie, I can't English. I've forgotten. Who among us can truly English anymore? Oh, hello. Of course, it's the Legion. Why wouldn't it be the Legion?
Had enough?
There we go. All right.
You took care of them brains pretty good, baby. Nice. Ah, yeah.
Hooey! Oh! You startled me. That's what I'm wondering. There. Oh, return the samples to the sink? Okay. The actual sink, not...
Very angry death
Okay.
clause make for a lot of reconstructive surgery.
You're back, and the brains didn't lobotomize you. Well, not any worse, at least. Hooray! I can do that. It was getting lonely without you. Oh.
Did I not return the samples?
Always nice. Muggy? Yeah, Muggy's alright. Always nice. Not too seedy, but hey, nobody's perfect.
Will Sir be staying for any...
Okay, I think I broke the sample thing by accident.
Look who's back. Right up. Get
Light wave dynamics research. Okay. Huh. Ultimo bot, that's a new one. I see you're out in the deserts. Yep, more or less. Oh! Well, that's not something I had before. Can I actually use the missile launcher, though? Or is it too heavy for me? That's the question. Okay, looks like I can use it. Do I have any missiles or did I use them all? Okay, I do have missiles. Okay, okay. Still, maybe I should get some power armor training. Alright, any other really obvious spots I'm probably missing here? Honestly, maybe I should go do those Brotherhood of Steel quests to get power armor training and then just... never come back? Or, no, come back and finish the exploration of Big Mountain. Hello there. Surprised you're still laying there as a corpse. Most corpses would have despawned by now, but not you. You're a stubborn corpse. You wanna stay set dressing even though I was the one that murdered you. And you know what? I can admire that. You've got moxie, kid. Meteorological station. Okay, let's go inside.
Since you don't feel willing to do the world a favor and kill yourself, I guess I'm gonna have to do it. There's nothing I like better than making some other poor bastard die for his country.
Iron Belly. Huh. Oh! Throwing axe version of those, you say? Okay, I'll take those.
Kill them all. God will understand.
There's a spot earlier that I can't remember where it was now that said I needed a shovel to dig up there, so... Oh, hey. Oh, it's just a leg. I wonder what this does. Begin weather test. Okay, let's see. Oh, hey! Oh, a big empty snow globe. That's cool. Oh, the snow globe has been added to the collection of the Lucky 38. I didn't know that was a thing. Wait, you know what I'm actually wondering now, though? I have to. Alright, let's begin the weather test here, and then let's go actually check Higgs Village to see if it's raining there, too, now. Actually really curious. Elevator? Wow, it's you guys. Aw, that's a shame. I guess it really is just regular meteorology they were working on and not weather control machines. That's a shame. I feel like there's probably still more somewhere here, but maybe... Yeah, this feels like there's probably something there. So let's go to Mysterious Cave, and then let's travel forward from there. Loading station. Okay. Oh, hello there. Oh. Ooh. What are the solar panels facing inward for? What's this place called again? Waste disintegration platform. Oh, okay. It's a laser for getting rid of garbage. Okay, 2 hours, 45 minutes. That does kind of feel like an adequate amount of Fallout for the week. You know, without the context of the video games, the phrase adequate amount of Fallout is kind of terrifying. Anyway, let's see if there's anyone I can drop you two off on. I think we'll just end it tonight.